Welcome to a new video of Hardware Only. Videos about musical gear from the late 80s, 90s and early 2000s, mostly from Roland. And today I'm going to use the MV-8800 and I'm going to create a Jungle Drum&Bass loop with the famous Amen-break and also Hot Pants from Bobby Bird. This is how I do it, this is how I work with it. I will use step recording and also some live recording. I will chop up the beat just to show you how I make a kind of jungle drum and bass loop. So let's check it out. I'm going to create this jungle loop with the Amen-break. I selected my user template and you can see all the synthesizers I have with the corresponding MIDI channels. I'm not going to use them, I'm going to use the sampler of the MV-8800. So first I'm going to load the sample from the Amen-break. Let me do sampler import. I will search for it. Breaks, top classics, Amen. Okay, it's this one. I will import it. Okay, that's the sample. I will adjust it now. Let me zoom in. Okay, and I'm going to make it a loop of 16. I will zoom out for the end. Let me give it a try, preview. Okay, fine. I do truncate. And now I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to use the last part of it, not the complete part. Somewhere around here. Yeah, over here, okay. Okay, and I'm going to adjust this to A. That's enough for me. Okay, so I do a quick assign, truncate, normalize, quick assign, and I assign it to a phrase. And let me use bank number 2 over here, execute. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm also going to load Hot Pants from Bobby Bird. It's over here, H. Hot Pants. Import. This is already good. Okay, normalize, loop on, quick assign, assign to phrase. I put it over here, execute. Cool. So they're in now. If I go to audio phrases, we got Hot Pants and we got the Winston Amen-break. I'm going to do the following. I want to know something before I start chopping. I want to know something. I'm going to coarse tune this break. Okay, on 2 it sounds already okay. It sounds jungle. And I'm going to create an audio track because I want to know the BPM of that speed. So I can do two things. I can do it like this and use the BPM button. Okay, we see in the 150 BPM, something like that. Because I will use that later for the chops. So let's give it a try. I do shift step recording and I'm going to paste that phrase into In this case, the song mode. I'm using song mode, I noticed. It's fine by me. Okay, like this. Let me adjust the measures, 2 measures. And I want to have it from 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I noticed that something is wrong with the audio settings mixer. So 150. Okay, that's the BPM we're going to use. So 157. Cool. Now I want to adjust also this one. Coarse tune for Hot Pants, +5, and I did some fine tuning. Okay, but now I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to chop this up. Let's start with the Amen-break chop. I do auto chop, and I do it on beat. So I do execute, beat, and then a quarter note, execute. And then we see 8 chops. And now I'm going to adjust it because I want to have this. And I'm going to remove this one, clear point. I'm going to remove this one also, clear point. Let me adjust this one also. Let me clear this one also. For sure, you could do it also on auto chop and then level. I'm satisfied. Okay, assign it to patch, and we're going to use patch number 4. This is an empty patch. Okay, patch number 4. Execute. So let me now first create a MIDI track. Add MIDI track. Output assign number 4. This is the Winston Amen-break. And you can hear it's not the +4, but we have to do the +2 because we said on the audio phrase +2, right? Edit +2. So this means that all my chops now have, I'm going to convert it into +2 samples, instruments, patch edit, partial edit, and now all these ones +2. And I'm going to make it exclusive groups because I don't want to have them played all together. So I do exclusive 1. Okay. and I want to have them played completely. And I adjust the release time also. I do 80. 80 over here. 80. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to turn on the filter. That's for later, so I can use the sliders to play with the filter. Okay, so they're done now. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to copy one snare and adjust the chords to have some nice fills. So I do which snare? Well, this snare to the clipboard, and I'm going to use these four. So they're now copied here. And I'm going to adjust it. Let's say -4. No, -3. 0, 4. We leave this one on 2, but I can use that one. Let's do it on 3. And this one on 6. No, 5. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to use step recording for this. And let me first delete this one. Erase. I'm going to use step recording. Why? Because now I have the possibility to create nice fills. So let me give it a try. What I first do is just using the quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So. Okay, done. Now I've noticed with a piano roll that using the quarter note plays almost a complete sample. That's nice. So the first sample, let me redo it. So what I'm now going to do is to do it again, but playing with the notes. So the first one, the first bass drum, let me do duration on 100. The first bass drum, velocity 127. I want to have maximum velocity at this moment. So the first bass drum is 2, count 2. Oh no, one count, 1. And then I'm going to select 16th note. 1, 2, 3. Let's give it a try. And that's already a kind of fill in. You hear? So that's very nice. Okay, let's try something else. Let's do 1, 2, and now tick 2. Okay. Undo. Now I'm going to use the 16th note. Okay, tick, tick. Oh, this is 8s. And now 16, 2 times. In one measure. Okay. Now again. Oh, backstep. Wait a minute. I want to have this one. And now I do a roll by using these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've tried several things now. Let me do it again. Quarter note. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1. 16. Let's give it a try. Okay, I'm not satisfied with the first part, so I go to piano roll and I'm going to check this out. I don't like this one. So let me select this. I will erase it. And I'm going to add here this one. Shift event back, then shift step recording, and this needs to be a quarter note. No, see. Okay. Now I've used quarter notes, but let me, for example, change this one. Piano roll. I go to this event. Let me check this out. That's this one. And I'm going to make this in a different note. Erase. And I want to have, for example, this high one. And now I'm going to step recording it with this one. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I noticed that this trrrt is very loud. I'm going to adjust that in the event list. I'm going to search for that note. It's over here. And here we can adjust the volume. So there are 8 samples. And I'm going to adjust the volume. Let's start on 50. Enter. 60, enter. 70, enter. 80, enter. 90, enter. 100, enter. And the last one, 120, enter. Okay, check this out. And this one needs to be loud. It's on the first hit, so I'm going to change this also. 120. Let's give it a try. That sounds better. Now add some reverb to this one. It's part number Winston over here. Level pen Winston. I'm now going to select Assignable Slider, and let's see what happens when I use the sliders. Over here we see in sliders the following: pan, reverb, chorus, cutoff, resonance, attack and release. So over here, if we change this one, we should change the release. Let's give it a try, and we can adjust also the chorus and the reverb. Let me add another MIDI track, because I also need to use this one. Edit, chop. You know what? I'm now going to use level. Okay, let me adjust the... Let's do it now on level. Let's see what happens. Execute. Now processing. Look at that. Too much, in my opinion. So I do again. Chop. Auto chop. Beat. Execute. And I want to clear this one. This one. Clear. Let me change this one. I will zoom in. Okay, I assign it to a patch. And I'm going to use the same patch in this case. I said patch number 5, but I do it on 4, but on another bank. So execute. Then the same story. Let me erase this with delete track. Execute. Yes. Now instruments. Patch edit. Partial edit. Now bank number 2. So bank number 1 is this one. Bank number 2. Close. And we had to do it on 5, right? 5. Okay. Mute exclusive group, mute group 2 in this case. Then some release one shots. Okay. Filter on. I'm going to do it live. Recording it live instead of step recording. And then later on I will add some notes. So, okay, piano roll. And on the right moment. Yeah. Stop recording, and I want to have a roll. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all very loud, but I'm going to adjust it later. And I don't hear the roll, and I know why, because it's because of the mute group. So I'm going to delete these ones, erase. And I'm going to adjust also the event list, the volume. It's over here. So this one, 127, yeah, 120. Then 70. 127, of course, this. Okay. Okay, so by the way, you can record those movements. You know that, right? Add MIDI track of this one, yeah, of the same MIDI channel. So now it's recorded. And if I mute this one, it's not affected. Okay. This is how you can do some jungle break beats with Amen-break and Hot Pants with the MV. This is just how I do it, and for sure there are a lot of different ways to use it, but I like it. I like it a lot like this. So, guys, thank you for watching. Okay, have a good time. We see each other next time. Bye bye.